this is Maggie, and welcome back. My voice did a really weird thing at the beginning of that. At my old house, well, my parents' house, my house, I don't even know. I had this wall set up with a bunch of memories of people that I really care about, or just a really nice day, because I like my memories. But recently I just actually took it down because I don't really sleep there anymore. So I just kind of took it down, and this video is basically going to be going over all of these memories. I have these. I won't be going over all of them because, well, some of them are boring, but others not so much. First one is this one. It's also this one. This is Caitlin. If you've been watching me for a long time, like if you were there when I only had like 10 subscribers, she was in one of my earliest videos. She's my best friend in British Columbia, which is where I am from. And this is her graduation. Prom and graduation for her was the same day. So she graduated in her dress. I wore my dress to her graduation. But then when prom came around that night, we were so done with wearing dresses because we're not dress girls. We don't wear dresses very often. So we took them off for prom. And I put on a sweatshirt and just jeans, and she had something else on. She had a nicer shirt on, but it was still jeans, I think. She might have worn leggings. But yeah, we didn't go to prom in our dresses like most people did. Goes with another picture. It's a Snapchat picture of me and Keisha one weekend about 2 years ago now, where our friend from PEI and his other friend had come to see us for the first time ever. And we expected, something just moved, it freaked me out. We expected to see them the next weekend, and well, that just didn't happen. We didn't see them for almost 2 years later. We saw them maybe last August. It's been about a year now. Not them, but we saw Brandon. Here, this is Mason. He's a good friend. He hasn't been in any of my videos. That sucks. But he's really great. This was... Where were we headed? Whose car was I in? Whose car is this? Is it Brandon's car? Different Brandon. I don't know. I'm really confused about this memory. I don't remember taking this picture. I mean, I do, but I don't remember what we were doing. But yeah, he's cool. And this one is from my British Columbia visit about 2 years ago then too. And I'm just riding a horse, I think. I can't remember which horse I was riding. Oops. But there's a rainbow actually right up here. And it's really pretty. This is Eva, my Chihuahua. I don't know if she's actually been in any of my videos. She is not here. She's with my parents. She's the cutest little thing. She yaps, but not like you think most Chihuahuas would. She doesn't like bark consistently. She just, if you leave the room, she will howl for you, and it's high pitched. She has separation anxiety big time. She doesn't like being alone in any way at all. Same. This is my friend Josh, also from British Columbia. These are probably all from British Columbia. We were in Canoe? Yeah, we were in Canoe. I feel like that's not what it's called. It might be called Canoe. I'm having a brain fart, okay? I think it's called Canoe, but for some reason my brain's saying it's not Canoe. And if it's not Canoe, I'm just... It's outside of Salmon Arm somewhere. But we were going swimming. It was also my BC trip, and Caitlin just took this picture, and I think this is like right before he like kind of like shoved me or something. I don't know, like into the water, like not like violently. Oh, this is Caitlin, and this is Josh. Josh has been in another one of my videos when I went to Calgary and I filmed it all. He's my best guy friend. Both of these people are in BC. I miss them so much. My hair was, this is the first time I ever dyed my hair like a deep color, purple. My hair was actually really long, but I had it up all the time, which I wish I didn't because I miss my hair. Oh, funny story. This sweater is from is a sweater I wore because it belonged to a guy from camp. And I wore it because it smelled like him, and although I didn't have a crush on him, it just smelled nice. So I wore it all the time, and I did end up giving it back to him. And then this sweater was actually my friend's mom's sweater. It was really fluffy, and I was in love with it. And we're in a hockey game right now, actually, in this picture. And I think we actually got into a fight after this because of that guy that I made a video about a bit ago who was like gonna kill me. He was actually there. And Josh wanted to kill him because, I mean, this guy wanted to kill me. Legitimately. And I remember I got mad about him wanting to kill this guy. Like, not legitimately kill him, but like, you know. Yeah, I don't know why I got mad about that, but I did. Oh, guys, I'm not going to be here for 3 weeks, I think, so I won't be uploading, really. So, keep watching all my old videos while I'm gone. I'm actually going to go work at a camp. These are camp photos from when I was in British Columbia. These people are really great. I love them all very, very much. This is year. In this one, I was a staff in this picture. I'm staff in this. I'm over here. And then in this one, though, I was a camper, but it was also... This was the year after. But I was a camper, and I was a junior staff for the first year this year. But this was teen week, so I came back as a camper. It's funny, because most of these people who are in gray shirts are staff, right? But I was staff with them. But in this, I'm a camper, and it just is weird to look at to me. This is Nick. He's Russian and German, and I like how it's always the first thing I say about him. But this was my 18th birthday party. It wasn't really a party, but we were on the roof of my barn. And we were just taking pictures because he and my other international student, Eva, were leaving in a few days. And I was really depressed about it because I love them and I miss them so much. This is Eva. And ignore my short hair. Like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I cut my hair that short. But yeah, this is Eva, and then this is Sierra. She's in a couple of my videos too. Both of them are actually... Sierra's also from BC. I didn't meet her until I moved here, though. So we kind of just clicked because she's from BC, and I was like, wow, that's amazing. Me and Keisha. About 2 or so years ago. This is probably just before I went to Mexico, maybe. I might be completely wrong, but that's when it feels like this is. I think we did a photo shoot, and the only reason I say that is because Keisha's wearing eyeliner. And back then, the only time that she would have been wearing eyeliner is if I put it on her for some reason. Caitlin, again! This is the first time I ever body painted anyone. This is, again, acrylic paint. And this is not the whole body, but I did her torso and up. Torso, like here up. And it was basically just colors, but I was just experimenting with it, and I really liked it, so that was my first body paint. Josh again, and Caitlin again. I think this was the same day in canoe. And yeah, we were just swimming and chilling. I miss these people. I'm gonna start crying. Like, this is Connor. I don't remember where I met him. I don't. Like, it was either youth group or school or even camp, because we were in all 3 of those together. I remember certain times at youth group, I remember talking to him and hanging out. We became really close. We had this squad. It was me, him, and 2 other girls, and we were a squad. And we were all so close. This was grade 9, I think. And I just loved them so much. And then drama happened and the squad just kind of broke up. And it was sad. But these are memories that I haven't gone back to in a really long time. This wasn't taken then. This was actually taken 2 years ago when I went to visit BC again. But yeah, we were all really close. And that's really weird to think about. I like completely forgot about that. Because I tend to live so in the, like I try to live so in the now. And when I go back to these memories, I'm like, wow, this actually happened. Wow, that's weird. This is Ethan. I also knew him from both school, camp, and youth. He was really great. At one point, he was shorter than me, like here, and then he grew to be like the same size as me, and then we stopped talking for a while, and then I saw him again when I went to visit BC, and he was so much taller than me. It was so funny. I was like, what happened? I just felt so defeated. I was like, I want to grow. This is Emma and Keesha with me. This is at youth group when me and Keesha still went to a youth group uptown. But once you graduated, you can't go, which sucks. But yeah, Emma is actually probably my very first friend in Nova Scotia. She's freaking amazing. I love her so much. I haven't seen her in a while. She's in some of my old videos as well if you want to go scroll way back down memory lane. This is my big sister. If you guys didn't know, I have a big sister. She's in one of my videos. She is almost 22 years older than me. I was a surprise. I wasn't planned. So we've never lived together really. That's why she's not in any of my videos, because she's actually across the country. Yeah. But these pictures are just when she came to visit and we were at Peggy's Cove. Yeah. And then we tried to be like nostalgic or aesthetic or whatever and look into the distance. Oh my goodness. This is Sierra. Another Sierra. This is actually a good friend of mine's sister. I'll get to that later. But she's really amazing. She's such a good friend. We made a lot of TikToks, Musicallys, back then in the day. In a couple TikToks, I was Anna, she was Elsa, and in another TikTok, she was LeFou and I was Gaston. It probably could have gone the other way around, but I like Gaston a lot, and I really wanted to be Gaston, so I was Gaston. But for this, we were actually at a concert, a country concert in Kamloops, and Aaron Pritchett was there, Beamer Wigley. If you don't know who Beamer Wigley is, not many people do yet, but he's a really great singer. He's a kid. He's younger than me, actually. I don't know how by much, but he's younger than me. I know that for sure. But I really like his music. Crazy Being Crazy, All Out, like stuff like that. I saw him live perform there. He's, again, just a kid. He's about, I don't want to be wrong, because he might be 17 or 18 now. I don't know, something like that. But yeah, he's actually really good. Like, I listen to his music not just like to support him, but like I actually really like his music. So that's what we went to do there. Yeah. We went to our abandoned satellite station. This is a thumbnail for one of my videos, and actually for that video, Paula, this is her, she's my little sister, also an international student, wasn't actually in that video, but I didn't have a thumbnail for that video, but I had this picture, so I was like, you know what, I'll just use that as my thumbnail. Yes, this is me and Caitlin on my 16th birthday. My hair was just recently cut to like here for the first time ever. Just a few minutes later, she shoved cake in my face. Yeah. This is the last night I was with Caitlin. This is the night before I moved. It was really sad. It was probably the hardest thing I ever had to do was, well, one of the hardest things I ever had to do was watch her drive away. Because I had spent the night at her house, and then my parents were coming in the morning to pick me up, and then we were leaving. But she had to work in the morning, so she left before I left, and it was heartbreaking. I waited for her to get out of the driveway, and I broke down crying on her dog. I was like hugging her dog, and I'm like, I don't want to go. Yeah. Camp! This is Michael. Fun fact about Michael, he actually looks a lot like a friend that I had from, like, grade 1. And, like, I've known her for so long. I don't talk to her anymore. But he looks exactly like her. Her! A female. He looks like a girl. Like, I'm sorry, Michael, you watch my video. But he does! He looks like this girl I know, and it freaks me out so much. Anywho, my longest hair in this picture. Did I say my longest hair in this picture? My hair is long in this picture. And I always had it braided like that back then. And at this point, I was wearing one of my middle school boyfriend's hoodies. We were on a camp retreat for this. We weren't working for this. Oh, I have a bunch of Bible verses that I put on my wall, and I'm not going to read them all because there's a lot. But my favorite one on my wall is Philippians 4:6, and it says, "Do not be anxious about anything, but in every situation, by prayer and petition, with thanksgiving, present your requests to God." So basically, like, don't worry about anything and pray about everything. That's how a pastor put it in a sermon I was listening to. He heals the brokenhearted and binds their wounds. Psalms 147:3. God promises to make something good out of the storms that bring devastation to your life. Romans 8:28. And then I'll do this one for the last. This one has a picture of a lion on it, so I really like it. This one says, "The devil whispers you cannot withstand the storm. The warrior replies, I am the storm." This is not a Bible verse, this is just a quote, but I like that. "The devil whispers you cannot withstand the storm, but the warrior replies, I am the storm." I'll do this one, last one. "The Lord is my strength and my shield, in him my heart trusts." Psalms 28:7. Yeah, and then I have text messages from my friend Austin, who passed away. I've mentioned him quite a few times on this channel just because he had impacted my life a lot. This is what this tattoo is for. If you haven't seen my tattoo tour. And there was drama going on already when I first moved here. Someone was already trying to start drama about me when I hadn't even met people yet. So they followed me on Instagram and had a tiny conversation with me, and but yeah, I was really stressed out about that. And so I said something to Austin like, "I can't wait to see you, like this sucks, like my life is like really sucking right now." Plus I was really like, I was so depressed because I was so lonely because I had just moved here and I knew no one. And he said to me, "Yeah, I can't wait to see you. Don't let these things ruin your life. Your true friends know you aren't what others say you are. You're a beautiful, funny, kind, sweet, loving, passionate, crazy in a good way, and amazing girl. God works in wondrous ways, and it will be revealed as to why he did this later. Just push through it for now. You have so many people helping you move forward." And I never really listened to what he had said to me back then, which is weird, because now I think about it a lot, what he had said to me. And it's funny, when someone says something to you and you just don't even think about it, and then later on it can mean so much to you. Like, it's just really weird, I guess. And then this one, I don't have the whole screenshot, but it's like this. I don't remember exactly what I was talking about. I think it was the same situation. But he said, God has a reason for this. I know you know this, but you may not be thinking about it. I'm so sorry I can't help more, but I wish you were back here as well. I feel so bad this is happening to an amazing girl like you. You don't deserve this. Try thinking of positive things right now. I know it can be hard. I'm going through something quite different, but it was really bad and it took a week and I'm finally thinking positive again. That's one thing that I really liked about him, and one thing that I learned from him was to think positive. He always did, even if he wasn't. I don't know if that makes sense, because we all know that he wasn't okay. But he was always good to other people, I guess. He was always positive for other people. He was happy for other people. He put on a smile. He was there for everyone. Not once did he come to me to talk about anything. He never ever put himself above other people. And that's something I've learned from him, I guess, is even in your darkest times, like, there's no reason not to help other people. There's no reason not to be kind. There's no reason not to be the bigger person. Like, there's, like, I don't know, I learned a lot from him. Sorry, this got really dark and depressing really fast. But yeah, I think we can all learn a lot from him. The reason I am putting this in this video is just because I feel, I don't know, to me I just feel like you guys should know him in a way too, I guess, because it is so heartbreaking to me that the world can't see him anymore. Because he was one of the most amazing, like, I think he was genuinely one of the most amazing friends anyone could ever have. Like, he was a good person. I just have to say that, I guess. And I guess the world could learn a lot from him. And it sucks that the world pushed him out. But he's okay now. And I believe he's in a good place, and I believe that he's watching me right now. But I know he's not hurting anymore, let's say. Ah, I'm sorry. This video is supposed to be happy. Ah! Okay, anyway. This is him. This was Austin. The only picture I ever took. This is the only picture I ever took with him. I don't know, probably because I was just too shy, I guess. The only people that I would, like, typically try and ask selfies with is, like, people I hung out with regularly. That's why most of these pictures are all, like, Caitlin. But yeah, this was the very last time we hung out, and this is just before I moved, and we went to the mall, and he bought me one of those fidget cubes, and I thought that was genuinely so nice, because no one had ever bought me anything just like that. Like, no guy had, I guess. No guy friend. I don't even think any girls had. If it was a girl who had done it ever, it probably would have been Caitlin, but that would have been it. And it meant a lot to me. Actually, this day, he had actually given me one of his sweaters as well. The last time I was going to see him, and before I had went, he had been wearing this sweater a few days before, and I was like, wow, that's an awesome sweater, because I'm a nerd, and I like anything comic book related, I guess. Well, comic movie, I don't know, whatever you'd call it. And he was like, something like, do you want it? And I was like, what? Like, because again, most guys don't just offer you their sweaters, like, normally you have to, like, steal them. But, yeah, and I was like, sure, and, like, I didn't really care, and he wore it, like, I didn't really think about it, and then he wore it while we were there, and then he took it off just before I left, and he gave it to me. Yeah. Again, an act of kindness. Like, honestly, guys, it's the little things that really matter. Like, even just complimenting someone can mean a lot. Like, you never know what can Yeah. Anywho, back to Happy Tab. Alright! This is Josh again. And this is his fiance! His fiance! She's in the video too. This is us at my, like, at the Hudson's Pub or something like that. And these drinks were from the place because I told them that they had just gotten engaged, so they gave us these free drinks. At least I think they were free. If they weren't, I paid for them. Yeah, so we were just hanging out for the first time in a while in Calgary. This is him again. I wasn't ready for this picture, but we were feeding ducks. This popcorn was for ducks. Or, what did we feed? Yeah, and then we had birdseed too. So, that was good. And these people, this is Brandon, Colton, Keisha, and Paula. I don't think Colton's been in a video, but Brandon sure has. This is when Paula had only been here for a few weeks, I think, and we all just decided to go on a drive. We were at McDonald's. I don't actually know what we were doing. We went on a lot of adventures. A lot of, like, spooky things, too. The first night Paula was here, we actually went on a ghost tour in Lunenburg. So, yeah, and that was my idea, by the way, because I'm psychotic. This picture was taken during my video trying to remake Zayn Hijazi's 200th vlog, which I failed at so miserably, but it was fun to make. This is Eva again, and I'm wearing a dress, and I'm also taking pictures of her for it. They are on my Instagram somewhere down there. I used to go swimming every single day in British Columbia. This is my dad and Caitlin. And we used to go swimming every day. This is Yannick and Chantel. They are both from camp as well. I think Chantel was like proposing to like this dude and they wanted a funny picture, so I took it. They're brother and sister and they're like family to me. We don't talk very much anymore and I wish we did, but we don't. That's just the way it is, I guess. Life moves on. But I've met some pretty great people in my life, I guess. A lot of time we tend to focus on the bad people we've met and the bad things that have happened. But that's why I like taking pictures, because it's the little moments that really count. Like something you might do might mean nothing to you in the moment, but then you'll look back on it and you'll be like, wow, that happened. Well, that's all I've got for today. If you guys want more videos, maybe less depressing than this, like and subscribe. All of my social media will be down below. I will be gone again for 3 weeks, so please share every single one of my videos and like help me get views. I don't know. I'm struggling. Yeah, but thank you for watching. Yeah, if you want more random videos like